Hello everyone, this is Ashish. Welcome back to Talk 4712, and today we are going to talk about a topic that surprisingly has been missed by me in the past 1 to 2 years. We are going to talk about the last month revision strategy. Some of you guys were putting it down in the comment section that Ashish, please make a video on the revision strategy for the last month. And my immediate knee-jerk reaction was that I've made so many videos on revision already, go through them. But then I thought that no, most of those videos were actually focused towards the bulk of your preparation, or the preparation of 1 month in, 2 months in, 3 months in into the preparation. None of them actually talked about what you should be doing in the last month, how you should be revising your entire syllabus that you have studied so far. Obviously, the last part of your preparation is very pivotal. So how to do your best. So with my experience, I'm going to explain. It is very simple. Actually, it's not going to take a lot of your time. Just 10 minutes over here, you're going to understand everything. So let's get on with it. Number one, the Micronodes revision. Now, what are Micronodes? Different people call it with different names. Some people call it short notes, but basically what it is that it is somewhere around 20 to 30 pages long notes, which is going to comprise all the formulas from all the subjects important for solving numericals, the kind of numericals that will be asked in that examination. Every subject should be done within 2 pages. It's a nasty paper, but 2 pages. And that means that 12 subjects will be having somewhere around like 25 to 30 pages. Some may go over, some may go under, but you are not supposed to go over 30 pages, because if you have it too long, then it is basically a thick notebook which you are never going to revise in a regular basis. And that's the main objective of Micronodes, that you should be able to revise it regularly, meaning daily. We want to be in touch with all the subjects that we have to study. Well, it's a necessity when it comes to an examination like this, because on that day, all the subjects will be having some questions or the other, which you will be needing to solve within 3 hours. That means that you should be, as an aspirant, ready for any subject at any time. So it makes sense that you should be in touch with all the subjects every day. These micronodes are the only way to do so, because you are going to be revising it every day. Now, just because you're just revising the formulas does not mean that you're just going through a bunch of formulas. At every formula that you glance at is connected with a concept that is connected with some other concept. So think about it like a string that you pull in your brain, which is pulling a bigger bunch of string connected to the bigger concepts that you have studied. So number one, it gives you a confidence that you are in touch with all the subjects, and number two, it kind of revokes the memories of the subjects that you have studied. If you get what I'm trying to talk about, that is what you have to do on a daily basis. How much time it should be taking? Somewhere around 2 hours. Some people divide it 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening, or you can divide it into 3 times: morning, midday, or evening, because it gets very boring reading formulas continuously. But the point being that Micronodes revision should be daily. Now, here's a quick tip from my side. Don't just look at the formulas, but write it down and practice it. Because when you just look at it, you are never going to get a crystal clear idea of, do you remember the formula or do you not? But when you think that I'm going to write this formula, let us say I'm going to write the formula of r or theta, and then you write it down and then you look at the actual formula, then you really get to know what formula you're getting right and what formula you're getting wrong. This is most essential part of the last month revision for any competitive examination. You have to do it on a daily basis. Another quick tip is that the formulas that are like engraved in your bloodstreams, you know it very well, you have been going through it, solving a lot of numericals related to it, you're not going to forget it. So forget about revising it on a daily basis, because you can save time over there. So take a pencil and just strike it out over it. It is just going to save your time. Every day when you're revising, you're just not going to go through those things. And on the other hand, the formulas that you're forgetting again and again, you should be giving like a star mark or an extra box, something like that. You have your own color codes, you have your own legends, but basically this is a way to have quick revisions but solid revisions of all the subjects that you have studied, which will be applied for your examination. There are a lot of quick tips which I'm going to discuss at the end of this video, so stay tuned. But let's get to the second part of revision, that is test series. Now, Test series is definitely a way of revision because this is where you find out your weaknesses. If you have not watched my test series analysis video, you're not going to understand what I'm saying. So I'm going to link it down in the description box for you guys to check it out. But if you have checked it out, what is test series analysis all about? It's about finding out weaknesses. And the last month revision, in the best form of words, if I can explain, is reverse engineering. This is not that cyclic revision that you're going to go through all the subjects in a fixed cycle of 1 week or 1 month. This is where you only need to hit the subjects that you're forgetting, that you're weak in, that you're afraid of. You need to invest more time over there. It's a time of selective study. So you'll have to find out what study you have to pick and which subjects we have to study. You have to make proper decisions, and that test series is very important. That is why it is important for you to give test series in the last month. So how do I study subjects which I'm weak in, which I already know? Okay, I've done the analysis. This XYZ subject of mine is weak. Now what do I do, Ashish? Well, number one is go through your short notes. A lot of things might be revised just from that, and you might, oh, I was forgetting about this and now I know. The second thing that you can do is go and solve some of the star marked previous year questions of that subject or of that topic, so that you get much more confidence. People do not understand. A lot of times you are making mistakes. I get these questions all the time that I'm scoring this low in test series. What should I do? If you're not able to solve questions from a particular topic, the main reason is that you do not have sufficient amount of experience or confidence in that topic. All of that attributes to maybe your lack of interest towards that topic or the lack of hours that you spent with that subject. So now is the time for you to get more comfortable with that, solve more questions related to it, as many as you can. And next, what you can do, if there's still some part of that topic that you are not getting a hang of, maybe you can go through your class notes. If the situation is too bad, maybe you need to look a page or two of reference books, but do not spend too much time over there. Apart from that, what you can do is maybe you can give a subject-wise test series of that subject to get even more confidence and experience. If you work on your weaknesses like this, and definitely you're going to find improvements in the subsequent tests. And that's about it, guys. Those are the things that I wanted to share. One thing I'll say, that there's a big kind of movement going on when it comes to gate postpone. Well, it's completely your choice. You do whatever you want to do, but I'll tell you one thing: do not take your eyes off gate examination. If I was in your place, then I would have never ever even given it a thought that it might get postponed. All right, that means that I'm going to prepare in a way that there's no way that it is going to get postponed, and I'm preparing for that particular D-Day. It's as simple as that. Rest, it's all your choice, but please do not waste time here and there. Please do not waste time fussing about it, gossiping about it. Focus on your examination. These kind of things happens every year. It might be new for you. I've seen it every year. Okay, so that's about it. See you next time. Till then, bye.